Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Today is Friday. Yes, it is. This is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with our guest co-host, I Said What I Said. And I know that Mississippi and Tennessee, you guys are familiar with I Said What I Said. And yes, our sister is blessing us this morning with a drive-by. She's actually filling in for our normal co-host, Miss Morningstar, who is taking a well-needed and well-deserved vacation. And so I want to welcome I Said What I Said, and thank you for joining me this morning. I truly appreciate you. You always come with laughter and a lot of knowledge. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you. Good
You're
morning, everybody. And thank you, DJ Kitty.
absolutely, absolutely. So this morning, I hope everyone first of all, you had a great night's rest. You know, rest is important. Get your sleep because you need it. You need it. You know, it's a lot going on. And then you woke up this morning and you started off with your water, 16 ounces first thing in the morning to get the blood flowing and get a little lubricated, get your body moving. I hope everyone has stretched and spent some time with your higher power and had that conversation, thanking him for allowing you to see just one more day. You know, we take it day by day. Come on in. You've had breakfast. Get you some coffee, maybe some orange juice or some water. You know, whatever you want to drink this morning. No judgment. Not even if it's a mimosa, like Miss Morningstar. I know she's enjoying her vacation. So come on in. Have a seat. Today is going to be fun because we are talking about reality TV and a few TV shows that we've been watching as a group. So I want to say good morning to our audience, our listening audience at WKRA 92.7 The Change in Holly Springs, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. I want to say good morning to our YouTube audience, as well as our TikTok audience. Good morning, you guys. So we are going to start just like Miss Morningstar would with our positive affirmations. And I am going to read them because, I'm filling in for the affirmation queen. So that makes me the affirmation queen for the day. So let me get to, let's see. I wanted to do affirmations about positive affirmations for friends and family. Um, and it's I want people to think of what's positive about your friends, what's positive about your family. And there's so many things. Number one, that they're in your life. But here's just a few encouraging affirmations for friends. My world is a better place because of you. You're a good friend, and your positive energy brightens my darkest days. I like that one. In difficult times, your unwavering support is a source of strength for both of us. Your loyalty in tough times speaks volumes about the wonderful person you are. Through the ups and downs, you remain a great friend with a positive attitude. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. It is hard to find good friends. I'm just gonna say it. But I have a group that I have been friends with probably for over 30 years, and it's wonderful. You know, those same affirmations can hold true for your family as well, but I will read these for family. We help each other let go of toxicity for a more positive life. Positive experiences strengthens our bond. Your mindset is a force for good. We uplift one another. And that is what I feel about my family. And I hope that you feel that way about your family as well. Even when families beefing, family's gonna argue. Family, that's just normal. If you don't, then I don't know, because I know my family, we're not always going to get along because we all have our different minds and our different viewpoints, and that's fine. But I want my family to know, and I hope you want your family to know too, how valuable they are. So those are a few affirmations to take away for both your friends and your family. So, Miss, I said what I said. Can you relate to any of those affirmations?
I most certainly can. Um, and like you said, just because you're family doesn't mean that you're friends all the time.
It does
You know,
not.
yeah. And so sometimes you do get into it with your family over, whatever.
Whatever.
And yeah, and so I kind of have you beat when it comes to friends. I've had a best friend I say for about 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, she and I are still best friends,
That is wonderful.
and me and two of my cousins have been friends for about 50 years. That and I just say 50 because I'm a little older than that, but I just remember these. I've had three people in my life on a consistent basis
Hmm.
for the last 50 years. And you're absolutely right. If you have a friend, hold on real tight to them
Real
because,
tight.
yeah, real tight because they don't come by easily,
Mm-mm.
and they are far in between. And even sometimes your own family members, are not really your friends like that, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
But
yeah, that
but
could be the case. But
yeah, and family is like anything else, any other type of relationships. You're gonna have your ups and downs.
you will. You will.
Yeah.
And you just roll with the punches because that's what it is. It's just
Hmm.
family. They're not going anywhere. You can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. And,
Right.
and the friends that you pick, I hope that they stick with you for a lifetime. And
Yeah.
I love my family and I love my friends, and we're all a little wacky, so we all get along really, really good.
Mm.
In my mind. And if we don't, you know, it's okay too. It's
Yeah.
okay to not get along. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out. But at the end of the day, we love each other. So make that your mindset today. I'm gonna love my family and my friends, regardless of what's going on. As long as they treat me with love and respect, I'm gonna treat them with love and respect as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And we know how to do it with our family, the
yeah.
ones that's upset with us, or if we're upset with them, we just kind of stay in our corners. But you can't divorce your family. They
No,
are who
yeah,
they are.
they are, and you gotta love it.
Yeah, gotta
You
take
know,
you have to take the good with the bad. And at the end of the day, though, I can understand people getting upset with each other, especially with your family because you're there with them, all your life. So
yeah,
everybody's not gonna see eye to eye. And what I found out is we know what family members are gonna do what, right?
don't we? We
And
do.
so yeah, we do. So it kind of teaches us how to treat each other, right?
It does.
Yeah. So if you got a family member, that kind of talk a little bit too much, don't tell them much.
Don't tell them much.
Yeah, don't tell
Can't
them, but
hold
you know
water.
what they'll do.
Okay,
Exactly. So, and
can't
and
hold
that's
water.
that way we can keep peace in the Middle East.
That's a good way to look at it. Peace in the Middle East. But I
Yeah.
always say that your siblings are your first best friends. Your
Yeah.
siblings and your cousins. They're your first best friends,
Exactly.
because that's who you're around. That's who you grow up with. And then as you get older, you start making friends outside of the household, outside of the family unit. And that's cool too. But,
Hmm.
my first, and I think I put up a post today about my sister just because I love my sister. No reason, no special reason. I just posted a picture of her and said, before everybody else, it was us. You know,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And if everybody leave, it's gonna be you
It's
guys.
still gonna be just look until we go and meet our ancestors. It's still gonna be us.
Yeah.
That's just how life is. So let's go ahead and hop into this weather. Oh my goodness. Now Dexter, I'm gonna get to Dexter because Dexter, we need to have a talk. But let me go. Holly Springs. Today you'll have a high of 92 and a low of 74 with a 24% chance of rain. It's going to be cloudy, few showers. Winds are out of the south southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity in the morning is high, in the evening is very high. Grass pollen is high, air quality is good, and the mosquitoes are biting. Keep that in mind. Repellents. Memphis, Tennessee, you have a high of 92, a low of 77, with a 24% chance of rain. Partly cloudy, slight chance of rain throughout the day. Humidity will be medium or moderate in the morning and high in the evening. Grass and ragweed pollen are both high, and air quality is moderate. And remember, mosquitoes, the little dragons, they're out. Repellent, long sleeves. Stay inside. I don't know. They're dangerous. Hi to Houston. Well, Houston, we're cooling off just a tad bit, and I know why. Okay, Houston, you have a high of, excuse me, you have a high of 86 and a low of 78 with a slight chance of rain today. 24% chance of rain, actually. Winds out of the south southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is going to, in the morning, it's going to be moderately humid, and in the evening, um, moderately humid as well. So it's just going to be humid all day long. Grass pollen is low, ragweed is high, air quality is good, and the mosquitoes are biting, repellent. Now, this tropical storm Dexter, he's threatening millions of lives on the Gulf Coast. Now, I thought I had said a really good prayer for Dexter to take his butt on back out and dissipate. We don't need this right now, but considering it's been raining like crazy this last month, all over Houston, I'm sorry, all over Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, we've gotten some rain. So I'm pretty sure that we may be in a little bit of trouble if Dexter decides to come this way. Now, Louisiana's already getting hit right now with tropical rain. So I'm hoping that it dumps and then it just goes back out and it leaves Houston and Texas and, you know, our surrounding areas like Beaumont and, you know, all of Port Arthur. Leave us alone now. We can only deal with so much. And I don't want to deal with the tropical storm, and I definitely don't want to deal with the hurricane. But we went over, what we need to do for her to prepare for hurricane season. So I'll quickly remind you: you need a go bag. You need a list of all your medications, how much you take, how often you take them, and you need that written out because if your cell phone dies, then you still need that list. You need to put your medicines in a bag. I'm suggesting Ziploc bags or waterproof bags, whatever kind of bag that is waterproof. Batteries, flashlights, um, what is it? A medicine, what is it called? Medical kit, or what is it?
Yeah, in emergency kit.
Emergency first aid kit.
Hmm.
And there's a list of all the things that you need. And I have that link out at ourplugs.com. So you can go to ourplugs.com and click on that link, and it'll give you the list of all the things that you need in order to be prepared for hurricane season in case it touches down. So fingers crossed, it finds somewhere else to go. So that is the weather, and we're going to get into some news you can use. So I've been talking for quite a bit. I said what I said. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start. Do you have any news stories that you'd like to touch on before we bring the ladies up and talk about reality TV?
I do, DJ Kitty.
Mm,
I want to talk about, remember the little boy Jalen that got kidnapped
yeah.
about
Yes. Yes.
like last weekend or what
Mhm.
have you? And
Mhm.
they actually found him.
Yes, I read that. They found.
Yeah, the story kind of sounded kind of shaky the way that it happened because he was riding his bicycle and his father was, riding beside him.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden, they pull up in their driveway and
How did that even happen if your dad was there? Go ahead.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
listening.
I know, but like when they were riding down the street, this Jeep was parked across the street from his house,
Hmm.
and it kind of makes a U-turn when they see them coming down the street, and it well actually the Jeep was parked down the street from his home, and then when they pull up in the driveway, they jump out and they pull guns out and they kidnap
Wow.
the little boy.
Wow.
And so they have him for a couple of days, and
Was it
somebody,
more than one person?
yeah, it was three people. Yeah,
Okay.
three people.
I'm
So
listening.
the father kind of ran away and left his son to fend for himself, basically.
He left his son.
Yeah, he ran away and just left his son there. So that was kind of suspicious because most parents would, go ahead and take that bullet for their kids. They wouldn't
Yeah.
run, they wouldn't run in
Mm-mm.
time of danger and just leave their child there to fend for themselves.
No, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding it at all.
Yeah.
Because number one, I'm gonna lay my life down for my child. I'm not about to run off and let my child have to figure it out. That is crazy.
Well, come to find out, the mom was involved with it, and guess what she was trying to do?
Take the child?
No, she already had him. She was trying to get a GoFundMe.
Girl, wait a minute now.
Yeah, she was trying to get a GoFundMe, and the way that they found him, some neighbors saw him in the vacant house or the house that he was located in, and they called the father. And so instead of the father going over there to, like, if my son was kidnapped and somebody told me he was in this abandoned house, I'm going. Me and my cousin Pookie and them, we're going over there to
Me and
go
Pookie
get my
finna
baby.
go get my kid.
Yeah, we're going to go get my baby. Then we're going to call the cops, and we all gonna meet over there together.
So you mean
So
to tell
the
me?
yeah, the
Go ahead.
father
Go.
just the father just calls the cops and have the cops to go pick the son up. And come to find out, the mother was just trying to get a GoFundMe, so they arrested her now.
They
So
should
now
have
she's
arrested
arrested,
her. They should have, and now she done lost custody of her child and everything because that's.
and the baby is traumatized because you can hear him screaming and hollering, "Daddy, Daddy!" When those people are chasing
Why would
him.
you do that? And then, well, see, now I got more questions because number one, you being a father, why are you running and not grabbing your child?
That part,
Uh, Something in the milk ain't clean. It's a little cloudy
right?
because before you take my baby, you're gonna have to lay me in the dirt. I'm gonna have to. I will never be able to move again before you can snatch any of mine.
Exactly, and that's what was so. The case just,
Are they
just
young?
watching it all looked it suspicious and weird from the beginning, but okay.
Are these
So
young people? Please,
yes,
yeah.
they're very young. Yeah, they're young.
Yeah, that is really very sad that they felt like they needed to do a GoFundMe. Girl, you ain't got no job. This is
Yeah.
what you want to do.
But the sadder part is you're going to actually implicate your child in this danger and traumatize your baby. Even though your baby wasn't in danger, look at the traumatization that you're doing to your child. Even though
Yeah.
you know that he's not going to be harmed, the fact that somebody is grabbing him and the whole ordeal went, the little boy was scared out of his mind. And just think, these people have him for 2 days. What do you think is going through your child's mind, not knowing if he's going to see his parents again or not? He may not been thinking about they're going to take me out, but the fact of a 7-year old child, that's
Oh,
almost a baby,
y'all,
not,
that's
yeah,
horrible.
taken away
Yeah.
from their parents that way. So
So wait, the mom. I'm just trying to understand. So the mom and the father, did they have any? Did the father know any of this was going on?
well, they haven't arrested the father. The father got on social media and proclaimed his innocence. He tried to play like he wasn't in it, but The
But
person
yeah,
that kidnapped him has the same last name as the mother.
so it's somebody in the family.
Someone in the
But
family.
why did he run? That's my question. Why are you running and leaving your kid? Because there's nothing in the world that's gonna make me, baby, you're gonna have to lay me down before I'm gonna let you have my kid. What are we talking about? What do you mean you're gonna kidnap my kid and I'm just gonna run off? And he ran in the house. It was like every man for himself, and this child was 7. Oh, my grandbaby is turning 7 in 2 weeks.
Right.
No, this is not. I am truly upset hearing this entire story. Now that
Well, DJ, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking he ran because he possibly knew the kidnappers, right? So if he see one of her cousins or brother or whoever this is related to her, if
mhm.
he see them, he automatically know that it's a possibility if he don't have anything to do with it. That's the only reason I could see him running. And at first I thought some pharmaceuticals was involved or, some nefarious of that sort, right? So
Yeah.
I thought it was a pharmaceutical deal that went bad, but come to find out, the mom just wanted to go fund me. But I'm like 95% sure, and I don't have proof of this because the case is still ongoing and we're still getting information. I'm just thinking maybe he ran because he knew those perpetrators.
Well, if he did know the perpetrators, did he tell the police? See, now you got to come back and give us, you got to follow the story and give us the story,
Yeah,
because I have a slew of questions. Number one, why didn't you grab your child? I mean, that was a real punk move. You're
right.
not gonna grab your baby?
I
You,
know. I couldn't imagine.
no, no. And then, if it were me, y'all would see me on the news whooping my baby daddy down. You left my baby to get kidnapped and you ran in the house like a punk? Oh, no, no.
Yeah, but it's her relative and she was in on it, so why would she whoop him down?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. None of this sits right with me. This poor child. And so where is the baby now? Because I wouldn't even want him to go to his daddy. His daddy can't protect him.
They're not disclosing where the baby is located yet.
Well, that's smart. I wouldn't
Yeah,
disclose it either, but I hope for the child's sake that the baby is with a relative with some sense and who knows how to fight, because obviously daddy is scary. He just let the child out there to fend for himself. Baby, please.
right.
Anyway,
But
no.
you also have to understand he was returned back home at first because they didn't know, they didn't have the full story. They were just happy to find him. So he was he was back at home. So then I guess when they come to arrest her, then that's when, other accommodations would have to be made for the baby.
So how did they find out who? I assume that they arrested the people that snatched him too.
Hmm. Yeah, they were able to, because when the police got there, one of the people was there.
Why? I know times are hard, y'all, but just go get a job.
Right.
Just go get a job. I mean, you don't have to do all that. Kidnap and pretending to kidnap a family member so that you can get a GoFundMe. Come on. You couldn't think of, let me put an application in and maybe work. If I can work the morning shift here, even if they're not paying that much, if I work the morning shift here, come home, get a few hours of sleep, and go work the evening shift here, I should be okay. And if everybody in the household is working and pulling their weight, you'll be okay. But your first thought is, let me take my child and pretend like my child has been kidnapped and start a GoFundMe. And whoever agreed with her to kidnap her child for a GoFundMe. Yeah, I truly believe that some narcotics has to be involved, because normal people don't think like this. What? Wait a minute. What state and city was this in?
I want to say Detroit.
Come on, Detroit.
Let me look it up because I
Oh
can't
my
remember
God.
what state it was in.
I got some folks in. Putting your child in danger is so sad. You are absolutely right, Renee. Uh, there's a lot of things that I don't really get speechless a lot, but this one, what? You had somebody kidnap your, where's my calculator? A times 2 equals 50 years in prison, because that is dumb. Offer a GoFundMe. Go get a job. Go get a job. Uh, find out what it is. We're going to take what city and state it was for us, sis. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Y'all, just get 2 and 3 jobs if it's tough like that. Don't use your kids as bait and for GoFundMe's. Don't do that. We're better than this. We really and truly are. Be the kings and queens that we can be and leave the babies alone. We'll be right back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. And we are back. So to finish up the story, did you find out what city and state?
Yes, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Wow.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yes.
Ooh. And I hope I don't know him. I got family up there. Let me check in with my family. We don't do crazy stuff like that. But
and I said his name was Jalen. His name was Jamal.
Jamal.
Yeah, because I want to make sure I get the story right.
What was his last name?
Let me see if they're giving out his last name. Because he's a minor, I don't think they're going to be giving out his last name.
But they probably gave the mom's last name and the dad's last name. Okay, my last question, I think, because I have a lot of questions going through my head. Does she have a bond? Because I would think she doesn't deserve one.
No, she doesn't have a bond.
Good. You should need to sit down. You need to sit down and think about the things that you are doing. I mean, your baby. I hope, does she have any other kids? I hope this is her only child.
From what I understand, I think this is her only child. But the hard part about it, like when they, you know how the news show pictures of him and, you know, his life and all of that, it doesn't look like they were struggling at all. It looked like he was dressed in very nice clothing and they lived in a very nice home. And so I'm thinking maybe she ran out of money or something and just, you know how some people just like fast money. And it seemed like, you know, maybe and I don't know if she worked for her money or what, or how she obtained her money.
So you gonna scam and use your kid as a scam? Come on, y'all.
But that's what's popular now. And they see people like with what is his name? The guy here in Texas, the one that's facing unalive charges. Bryant, the Bryant boy, Kamal Bryant, is that his name?
What? No, was it Carmelo
Anthony.
Yeah.
They see how much money he raised.
But you put your child in harm's way. Look, y'all, okay? I'm talking to everybody. I know times may be hard, but we don't use our kids as bait. We don't do that. Go get 2 and 3, 4 jobs if you have to. But don't use your kid as a bait. What is wrong with you? No, it's a complete sentence. My goodness, that just really threw me through a loop. All right, so I wanted to get into, I know everybody all over social media, I got to take this jacket off, I'm getting hot. I know everybody all over social media is talking about the man with the dead hand. Let's get into it. They're saying that he has, y'all, check it, chronic venous insufficiency. You mean he's old?
And his veins is clogged up?
And his veins is Maybe eating all them hamburgers at McDonald's will clog
Right.
you up, maybe.
That
You
part.
know. All I know is I got my outfit picked out. I think I'm not gonna wear red because that would look like MAGA, but I have a really cute black dress. I have some champagne chill, baby. Do what you will with that. You know. Somebody reminded me that I cannot ask the Lord to do certain things. So I'm not gonna ask the Lord to do anything. I'm just gonna say, uh, everybody has an end date and do your will. And I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want Toxic tripping with me like they did yesterday. I got your number, Toxic. You're not taking me down today. Anywho, but yeah. Uh, Chronic venous insufficiency. And he's upset because, you know, his base is mad at him because he won't show whatever. And we can't talk about it because Toxic is in their feelings about anybody talking about, why his base is upset and what they don't want to show. We can't,
Oh, okay.
because Toxic definitely took me down and they got me on punishment for a week on the Our Plugs page because they're childish. But that's cool. We
Well, you
all know.
you know I can go live on my page, so you definitely welcome to use it anytime you feel like
Yes, ma'am.
it.
Like I made a video earlier. Toxic, you ain't stopping nothing. I got plenty
Right.
of pages and plenty of friends that I can use a page. I'm not gonna get your page bought, but we're gonna get this news out.
Yeah, I don't even be over there anymore. So
Yeah,
feel free.
I
Let
sure
me.
will. I will say that there's a couple other things that I wanted to touch on really quick. So the farmers in Cali, they were on strike, and the strike ends today, Friday, because of the ice raids. So they've
Hmm.
been on strike for 3 days, and it wasn't unionized. They just decided that they were going to go on strike because they're not happy about what they're doing to, um, you know, migrants. I'm not going to call them immigrants because this is stolen land. We're all
That
immigrants
exactly.
unless you're Native American or you were indigenous. And you need to prove that before I allow you to even go any further. And then in Texas, Ken Paxton, he vows to hunt down and arrest Democrats no matter who they are or where they go in response to the Texas Dems who are considering not showing up on 721 to make a quorum to vote on the redistricting. Jasmine, I know you out there. Jasmine Crockett, Al Green, Sylvia Garcia, Isaiah Thomas, and all the other Dems out there. Don't show up. We got y'all back. Ken is full. Ken needs to worry. Ain't he the one getting a divorce?
Hmm.
He needs to worry about what his wife got on him, because she knew he was cheating on him with women the last time, when he was up to get impeached or kicked out or whatever. And she saved him. So she already knew that he wasn't faithful in their marriage. That was proven. So it must allegedly be something more than just a female.
Yeah, I heard a little something about that. And let me just say something about what you were talking about earlier without saying something.
Sure.
I feel like the reason why we got these medical records is a deflection
Oh, yes. It's definitely.
because we
We ne-
never get any medical
Mm-mm.
anything about nothing. And even with the records that they supposedly, quote unquote, gave us,
I
he's
mean,
still
it's,
in good shape and he's the best. He's doing great. So he
yeah.
can't be doing too great if he had, if he's swelling up.
Yeah, it's definitely a distraction
Hmm.
so that the news mainstream media, when I
Okay.
came home, my husband had the TV on. They're talking about it all over the TV about his health to take away from the fact that uh, something does or doesn't exist, or
Yes.
it does, and y'all know what I'm saying. I
But
got
it's
it.
still
I got
not going to dominate I mean, yeah, it's infiltrated in the news, but the story is still going around on social media, and
yeah.
even Elon Musk had to throw a little. He threw some hot pepper in it last night. With
What
some
did
lighter.
Elania
He
say?
threw some lighter fluid in it last night.
What did Elania say? What she say?
Well, Ilana was just giving examples of what was in the files
Oh, okay. All
and
right.
who was implicated.
Yeah. Oh well.
Some more of that talk that, some of the talk that he was giving before,
Let me
some of
just
the same talking points.
let me just say this. We have witnessed the man with the dead hand for since January. We have called him, and I adopted that name from my good friend Darian out there on Toktik. He came up with that name, and I told him he needs to get some merch done as soon as possible. He needs to trademark that. But we've known that he wasn't a well man. He can't be well. Look at what he's doing. We've known that, but all of a sudden now y'all want to let it out because what? Because your base is asking for where is the stuff, and we
The,
gonna give it in.
the documents.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that is it. Oh yeah, did y'all know that James Comey, he has a daughter, and she was a lead prosecutor. Her name was Maureen Comey. She
Mhm.
was a lead prosecutor on the Jeffrey case, on the Ghislaine case, and on the Diddy case. He fired her today. She got
Yes.
fired. I mean, when I tell you dirty, that is dirty. This woman,
Saturday Night Massacre.
yeah, yeah. This woman has worked her entire life. I could see if people were doing the wrong things, but these people are actually doing the right things. They've gone to school. They're servicing their community. They're keeping criminals off the street. And he's mad, and he fired her.
Well, it was everything that's happening today, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is to try to change the news cycle.
It is.
Okay, so that didn't work. So then let's bring these medical records out.
Yeah, we don't.
Anything to change the narrative. Anything.
Yeah, we don't care about the medical records. We knew he wasn't well. This is
Right.
nothing new. You're just trying to deflect and change what we look. We know you there. We know where you were at. It's them folks that believe every word you say and hang on every word. They're the ones that you got to convince. And you just told them yesterday you didn't even fool with them no more. So that same energy. It's funny to me. It's
Well, and also I think people are forgetting about, his wife.
I
She
mean,
was there. She was there also.
yeah, that's where they met. I mean, I don't know if that is specifically where they met, but I've seen plenty of pictures. If I take a picture of me being at my homegirl's house and there's like hundreds of pictures there, 9 times out of 10, I've been there. 9 times out of 10, if I take like 1,000 pictures, or if I take 10 pictures with my homegirl, and we go different places, and I've got 10 pictures with her. 9 times out of 10, I've been with her.
Hmm.
You know,
And
it.
basically that's what Musk was talking about also.
Yeah, Elonia, they're still jilted lovers. That's so cute. Anywho, let's. I,
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and bring KK and CC up. Let's talk about some reality TV and lighten the mood. We know that Frumpy, the man with the dead hand, Fat Nixon, is pulling the biggest. He's just a con artist, and he's trying to con his base. And please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I told y'all I didn't need y'all, but I really don't need y'all. I just needed y'all to vote for me so I wouldn't go to prison. Period. Dot. But let's go ahead and bring up KK and CC. Add them to the stage. Well, hello, ladies.
Hi, ladies.
Hi,
How's everyone?
Hello.
how are y'all doing?
Doing well, doing well. Happy Friday.
Happy
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
So let me introduce you guys. This is I Said What I Said. She is our co-host while Mrs. Morningstar is enjoying her vacation. I miss my girl, but I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. But I do my little sis. And I Said What I Said. This is KK. and Cece.
Hello, KK and CC. I think I've
No
met
JoJo.
KK. Oh, JoJo.
No
I
JoJo.
no JoJo.
No,
No
Jojo.
JoJo.
I know I seen that on you guys title the other day when she came
Yeah.
last week. And
Yes.
I think I've met what's
Me.
her, yeah, I've met you before. Yeah, I
We've
think
been
we
on
were
the
on the
show
panel
before.
together. Yeah.
Yes, we have been.
Okay.
But
Good.
good to see you ladies. How you ladies doing this evening?
Great. How are you doing?
How are
I'm
you?
doing great. I can't complain.
Yes, yes. So today we are going to we're going to dive into some reality, but I really want to get on sisters. So let's go in first. Let's start with the question of the day. Would we rather? Who's going to hit us with it?
I
Do
have
you have?
some.
Hmm?
I have some.
You have some? Oh goodness. They hit us with the would we rather every time they
Okay.
come on. So okay, I'm
All
listening.
right. All right. Would you rather have a personal chef or a chauffeur?
A
Chef.
personal chef.
Mm-hmm.
I would say chef too, because I hate cooking.
Yeah. I
I,
hate,
I would say chef also.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was easy. Chef. I
I
hate cooking.
can't cook to save my life, so I always have
I
to
mean,
say
I
chef.
can cook. I just don't want to. I even have a sign in my kitchen that says, "I know how to cook. I just don't want to." 'Cause I don't want
Yeah, I can't put that up in my kitchen.
to. Why?
I can do crock pot meals. Does that count?
Yeah, it does. As long as they eat, as long as people eat, you're safe. If as long as you got some food, some nourishment, I would say.
So,
I do.
I do like to eat though, so I just want to put that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, I wanted to tell you that lunch was wonderful. It really was good. It was spicy.
Oh, good. They sent out kind of a different menu and I picked something different and
I'm,
then
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to pick that, but I'm gonna ask them not to add so much spice the next time. But it was really good. And no cheese. No cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ate some of the cheese. Whew. Anywho.
All
Okay.
right.
So is there any more
I have one
questions?
more. I have one
Okay.
more. Would you rather be stranded on a desert island for 5 years or be in a coma for 10?
Woo.
A
Stranded
desert
on a-
island. Let's see. But
I,
on the island, do I have food?
Well, yes, coconuts.
and you can fish. So I'd rather be on the island because I
I
can
rather
find
go.
some food.
Yeah.
You said on the island for 5 or in a coma for 10?
10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the island.
I'll take the island too. I can
Yeah.
sunbathe. I can go. I love to swim, so that would be perfect.
I mean, if I could do a coma maybe for a month to get some good rest.
Some good rest. I'm okay with about a month in a coma. But no, I don't want to be in a coma because that comes something had to happen for me to be in a coma. So I will take an island.
All right.
Who
Same.
am I gonna talk to
Yourself.
for 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
You're
so,
going to talk to the trees and the animals.
I don't know.
I was
Maybe you
gonna
have a
say
volleyball
you can
and
talk
you
to
put a face on
nature.
it.
Yeah, nature will be around to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus.
yeah.
That's right. Jesus. You're going to talk to Jesus. Just like you would in a coma, too. You're going to talk to Jesus.
If I'm in a coma, yeah, I probably would be talking to Jesus. Like, how do I get out of here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what reality show are we gonna cover first?
Well, we can talk about Sisters. It started up last
Okay, let's
night
start
and
with Sisters.
it was great.
It was great to you.
I mean,
Let me just say
I
this.
hate the way they leave us just
I was just so mad at the ending. Now, Sisters just started, so from last season, and last season Gary had gotten
stabbed.
He was it stabbed? Yeah, he had gotten shanked, and at the end, come to find out, not what the entire season, I knew it was his assistant, the one that was kept telling people they couldn't come around, and he was acting like he was the man.
I knew he was in on it. I didn't think it was his ex-wife though, but she has done a lot of
She was
things.
gone.
I thought she was gone as well.
I thought she was in the arms of an angel. I didn't know she was still kicking. Because
Well, remember it was the what was the rich lady's name?
What was I can see
Oof.
her face.
I could see her face now, but I cannot remember her
I do
name.
too. And then she used to play on The Young and the Restless. That's not Drusilla's sister, is it? Because she remind me so much of her. Remember her sister?
No, I don't think
I didn't watch
I'll
the.
have to look it up.
But she wasn't that thick though, when she
Yeah,
was on The
well,
Young and the Restless.
age we get a little
Yeah.
thick.
But remember her and his assistant, remember they were setting that up,
Oh
and
yeah.
and remember she said that you're fired, you didn't do a good job or what have you. So I thought it was her
I
and
did too.
the assistant that set him up, that cut him up or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't appear on this episode. So yes, that was.
But that was the last show. Remember, she was the
Uh-huh.
one.
Yeah.
The last one that the last season, she was the one who actually set him up. And remember, she told Andy, "Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of it."
She
Mm-hmm.
did. But
Mm-hmm.
then at the end, the assistant came and then the his ex was talking and he did away with her,
Yeah.
two to the chest, and she was laid
Yeah.
down. And then, then they ended it. And I was so mad. Tyler Perry, I know you listening. Call me because I don't like what you're doing I like the show. But you can do better with your timing and the way you are ending.
Tyler
I
said
like
he
it.
gotta keep you
He
wanting
gotta
more.
leave you a cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah, that clip. They gotta
Cliffhanger,
keep you
but
wanting more.
he could have did better than that. I'm not pleased. And then we come back and can't. Of course, there's a blackout and there's no phone service. And Fatima's calling everybody, but she could have left a voicemail early on in the show, and
Yeah.
then they could have came in and dealt with some things. First of all, they could have dealt with that smart receptionist that was like, "I'm going to get her a room." Oh, girl, I was so mad about that.
Mad about that. Mad about the doctor.
Yeah,
I
the doctor, he's
Ooh,
a mess.
I'm surprised her mom didn't get on that doctor.
Yeah, because she's always acting so tough. So what happened?
I don't know, but I wanted to see them strangle him or burn the place down. Danny said, I saw the clip for next week. She said, if they don't do something, she's going to burn the place down. So I'm ready to see that happen.
Yeah, me and Danny, we on the page because first of all, she's not supposed to be sitting in I don't care if it is a blackout. You have somewhere you can, the neonatal.
And the hospitals
Oh.
have their generators. So I don't know if I don't know with the generator if the lights should blink on and off like that. The lights are blinking on and off through the blackout. But I thought the generator should kick in once it kicks in. The light should stay on.
Exactly. So, but Tyler have to put a little
Yeah.
spice in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that the show had restarted. So that means I missed the episode, right?
Yes, it just
did
started.
It come on? It just started when last night.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
But they do
definitely catch
replay it
tonight.
either tonight or tomorrow night. You can catch it.
Oh, I got a way to watch it.
Sorry about that, guys.
We're wondering where you went.
Well, when I get a phone call,
it drops you out.
It kicks me.
I didn't know if you were on the show or not with the blackout.
I could have been.
You're staying on brand. You're staying on brand or on theme.
And that doctor has such a smart
attitude. Yeah.
Talking about, she's pregnant with twins, CC. I don't know if you've ever watched Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
No,
you haven't. Okay. You need to get.
You're missing a treat.
Yes.
She's pregnant with twins with two different dads.
Oh my God, I'm already interested.
Yeah, so you got to start with season 1.
Is that really possible, though, you guys? Is that really possible?
No.
I think it is possible.
It is possible.
If they were all together at the same time, maybe.
If they're all together or within a 24-hour period, and you get down with two people, it is possible.
If you happen to release two eggs,
and it's 2 eggs, and they won't be in the same sack. They'll be split. But my mother told me, and you can actually look it up, but my mother told me about something like this years ago, but it happened in Germany. And I was like, Mommy, that can't happen. She was like, yes, it can. And in that instance, the lady had a little white boy and she had a black boy.
You know, I used to see two babies on the internet. One was white and one was black, and I don't know.
That was recent. This was, my mom was like, this was years ago. But those kids, a little black one, a little white boy, I know who you're talking about. The dad was actually mixed, and he didn't know.
Okay.
He didn't know. Yeah, he was actually mixed, and he actually, if it's the same one, he divorced his wife because he thought she was cheating on him.
Yes.
Did the DNA, and it was actually him. It was
Okay.
him that had it. You know, the DNA came back, but it was him that had the.
And he probably was ready to kill her when she had the kids, but it was on him.
He was ready to, but hey, what can you do? It's
Right.
on you. Let's take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 Change. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational, strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
Hi, I'm Tori G, owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Let me see you.
We are back.
Just putting out content. I love.
I don't know who's that talking. Okay, we are back. So we left off with sisters, and I just wanted to say this about the show in general. I love the concept. There's some things, but Tyler, if you want to call me, I can give you some pointers. I love the outfits, although we did have a discussion about Andy wearing, off the shoulder. She's an attorney. She can't wear that to court, right?
Right.
So
and some of the acting is good, but sometimes it's like,
Now, some of the acting is because it's like it doesn't flow. Mm-hmm. You can tell that it's scripted because they'll pause, and instead of just talking like we're having a conversation, they'll wait for somebody else for their lines. They'll sit back and they'll say their lines, wait 2 seconds, and the other person's coming in. It's not a true conversation. So Tyler Perry, I know you're listening because we are important. Call me and I'll walk you through it.
What do you think about Penelope and
I think that Penelope is irritating. That's what I think.
Yeah. And she's not caring at all right now. She does not care.
Yeah, and I mean I get
what she does or who she hurts.
You're upset because what's his name?
Gary
hurt you, but hurt people. I get that, but she's taking it to the extreme. You go and she went after the attorney that was going to represent her, and she's, you know, a beautiful woman. But I don't see any woman in real life acting like this. That's why I'm saying, Tyler, call me. Y'all not making it believable. Y'all are making it look like it's a scripted soap opera.
Well, he got rid of one bad one, and which was Calvin, because Calvin definitely, to me, didn't bring too much to the show at all.
Which one was Calvin?
The one that Sabrina was dating at first, the light-skinned guy.
Oh, he got on my nerves.
I couldn't tell which way Calvin wanted to go.
He couldn't tell either.
Yeah, he couldn't tell
Calvin
either.
had no idea which way he wanted to go.
And even the guy that worked at the bank with her, what's his name? The one that, you know.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of like him, but he does go over.
I do not like
him. Sometimes it's like, okay, calm down.
Yes, it's too much.
I understand that but you don't have no one I know that is of that gay or, you know, homosexual. They don't act
the LGBT community.
LGBTQI. They don't
not every day, not at work.
No, they're not that flamboyant at all.
At work, on top of that, you know, and then cussing on, baby, you know, cursing. You're in a bank,
right?
You know,
it's so out of order to me.
It's
so out. He just works my nerves, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was. The storylines are slow, and do you watch Zatima?
I do. Yeah, I started watching that too. Yeah.
I watch it here and there.
Yeah, here and
there. I
don't
know why that's called Zatima, and her name is Fatima.
I know, well, that's crazy.
It's Zach and Fatima.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay.
Yeah,
but it still don't make sense.
No,
it still doesn't. And even
like Bennifer, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like the Bennifer thing. And I was trying to figure out. Thank you for that, because I was trying to figure out why would they name this Zatima and her name Fatima.
Well, she supposedly is pregnant now, so not in real life, but on the show.
Well, on the show, yeah.
Yeah, on the show she's pregnant.
Yeah. Now, one more that I want to get into: All the Queen's Men. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this one.
Now, I don't really watch that one, so
I don't watch it. I just have to. I have to speed past the dancers because I don't want to see that. It's not attractive to me.
The dancers?
What show is this? All the Queen's Men?
Yeah, all the Queen's with Eva.
With
Eva the Diva.
Is her name Eve or Eva?
Eva.
Not Eva, isn't it? Yeah.
Eva Marcille. Eva the Diva.
And
the one who was on Housewives for a little bit?
She was a little while.
Married to the Mayor.
Yeah, Married to the Mayor. Now she has her own show. My only
I think they're getting back together.
Yeah, they're back together.
Yeah, they had a picture on Instagram together.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Michael Sterling.
I mean, they have what, 3 kids? Well, two kids, and then
they have two biological kids, and then he adopted her daughter.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they have kids together, so it's good that they are back together. Mm-hmm. But she's milking that, you know, madam position. She's like,
she plays that well. If you have watched her progress in her career, she started off on America's Next Top Model, and she already had.
Right.
Yeah.
That was in her already.
I am actually proud of her progression. You know, she was America's Next Top Model to Real Housewives, and now she may have done another show too.
She's done some other movies. She's been in.
She was in a couple, two or three, and now she's on, and she's like the head madam of these dancers, and she like runs everybody, and she's just it is a mess. But the men are like, they act like they just are so subservient to her, and
she's a gangster. She's a gangster. You have to, you know, she's the godmother, so you have to look up to the godmother.
And her and Fatima are related,
cousins. Yeah, they're cousins.
So when she had to call,
sisters.
Fatima had to call her cousin. It was like, oh, okay, don't call in Eve and the boys now. But it was good. I like it because I do watch it. Sometimes I'm like, okay, now calm down. It ain't not that serious, but I do like her when she's checking the lady that, girl, I did not know that she had smothered her husband. I didn't see that part.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't
The
either.
one
I know
that
she had put the toaster in the, I mean, she put the curling irons in the, well, now what was it, a radio that she put in the
No,
water?
I'm not talking about Eve. I'm talking about, remember the lady, her and her husband would go and get a dancer and they would come back to the house? Well, one of the dancers, they had, the husband had got out of hand with one of the dancers.
Right.
I'm keeping it light for the radio because it is a morning show, and TikTok because I don't want them messing with us. But the dancer came back with him and two other dancers, and they went back to rob them. Well, he beat up the guy and put him in the hospital. Well, the wife went there and suffocated him with a pillow, and now they're trying to charge him with
The murder.
the murder of the husband. And he actually he's a politician. Thank you, P. He's a politician. Well, she's running for his seat now, and Eve has him in her pocket, has her in her pocket because she has a tape of her suffocating her husband.
Yeah, because he was the mayor, remember? And now
Yeah,
he's running for mayor.
Yeah, now she's running for mayor, and Eve endorsed him,
Mm-hmm.
endorsed her. But the district attorney, girl,
Now that's what get on my nerves.
that's what gets on my nerves too. I said what I said.
She do way too much.
Way too much.
And be losing. Take L's every time.
Every time. You can't touch her.
Yeah.
Does she still have her assistant? I have the last time I saw
They
the show.
haven't shown her.
Oh, Eve.
Yeah, is her assistant still there on the show?
Yeah.
You talking about Blue?
Okay.
Or, you talking about Blue?
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah.
The one that does all her dirty work.
Yeah,
Blue.
she just doesn't talk. She says a few words and then it's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Blue is still there. But yeah, I like that one. It's just, some of it's just like, okay. I think I'm too much of a realist.
Did you catch Family Business New Orleans last night? It was
No, I didn't.
Okay, that was
on the show, so I couldn't catch it. I'm gonna have to catch it over the weekend.
Okay.
I can't get into that one. I've tried.
You got to
but
start from the beginning.
I did, but I just think I like the other Family Business, and that's why I don't.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
so
get
that
into
was not the
one.
first episode
Yeah.
last night. I thought that was the
Well, oh, okay.
It is. It's
Yeah.
their first season return. Yes.
Oh,
But they had another Family Business before this one. Did
yes,
you see
I
that
remember
one?
that.
Yeah.
I like the ones that was at the Hamptons. Now that one I did like.
Yeah.
But I don't think Tyler Perry produced that because it was good.
Mm.
He
What
produced
about
some
what
good
about Divorced Sisters? Are you guys watching that? Because that's good.
Which one?
Divorced Sisters, the new one.
I have not seen it.
Is it the Tyler Perry?
Sisters, what is it? Sisters in Divorce or something like
It's
that? Or
Divorce Sisters. I believe
Divorce
it's called
Sisters.
Divorce
Okay.
Sisters.
Latoya
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
one, right?
It's actually good. I had to keep watching it, and well, first of all, my first mistake was I keep watching it when I'm laying down, getting ready for bed,
Going to
and
sleep.
yeah, going to sleep. So I could never get into it. So I just watched it one Saturday during the daytime, and it's actually really, really good. It's better than Sisters.
Is
Okay.
it a Tyler Perry movie production?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Tyler Perry, but it's still good though.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna see.
He has some good shows. I can't wait to see his Medea goes on a destination to a destination.
Oh, it's out now.
Yes, I can't wait
It's
to
on
look at
Netflix.
that.
He has good shows.
Yeah, he does have some good shows.
He did one on Netflix. I think it was Beauty in Black.
And
Yeah.
the new season is coming out soon.
And yes, I'm gonna watch that.
When
I
is
like
it
that.
out?
That's
'Cause
really good. Beauty
I
and Black.
binged that and I burned through it. I thought it was so good.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was good. That one.
The
Was
whole
good.
family was crazy.
All of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
All of them. And
I didn't know the uncle was married to Beyonce's mom.
Yes, he
Oh,
was.
you didn't know
Yes.
that was him?
No, they're divorced now, but I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's when I knew she had gotten remarried, but I didn't realize that's who it was.
And his
Well,
daughter, if you
of
ever watched Queen Sugar,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know what that would. So his daughter was the young light skinned.
Oh, that's his
his
daughter. Oh,
Okay.
That's his daughter.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
She's so pretty. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check that one out. Yeah. I like the shows like that now. I'm gonna give Tyler Perry a chance.
So, well then, DJ, did you watch Strong? The movie that he made, Strong?
I just can't.
I
started it. I haven't finished it.
I have to I'm gonna have to force myself to watch it. I don't want to see Black women portrayed in this. I'm tired. I'm tired of you showing us looking like we are just desolate and everything's going wrong and I'm tired. I'm over it. Tyler Perry, show us some women who are winning. Okay. I'm over that. You know, it's got to be a divorce. It's got to be a bad breakup. It's got to be a neglect. I don't want. That's not our lives. I don't know.
Well, when he cast me in my own show, then we'll have that show to watch.
Tyler, if you're listening, cast KK. Cece would like to join also, and let me sit down with the writers. And
I'm sure I could find something to contribute.
I'm quite sure you can.
Okay, Karen, you gonna wear your cat suit from last week?
Yes, I am.
With the scales on it.
But the Oval Office kind of portray us in a higher. I mean, he got her Looney. Yeah, the Oval it cast us in a higher ranking, but he got
that one
I
couldn't
Looney.
get into either for some reason.
I do watch the Oval, but the Oval I don't want.
Don't they both cheat on each other?
Yes, it's horrible. Everybody's cheating on everybody. Tyler, what are we doing?
Speaking of that, I was watching the news earlier, and they were showing. So at this concert, there was a couple.
Oh, the Coldplay concert.
Yes, and they kissed Cam, but they were both married, and they were
both married and
to other people. Let's clarify that to other people.
Yeah,
and
other
he's
people.
A billionaire.
Yes,
exactly.
He owns a tech company, a billionaire.
Girl, he released a statement, and at the end, he quoted a Coldplay song.
Oh, he just don't care. He don't care. He does not care.
Well,
I mean, you know, if you got $1 billion, you can basically do what you want.
She's going to get half of that, though.
She's going to get half of that.
Yes.
Unless she has.
Is she going anywhere, though? Is she really going anywhere?
Well, she changed her name on social media back to her maiden name, so maybe.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, if it were me,
that's true. She may just be mad for now.
Right.
I mean, but you on a kiss cam, all hugged up, and she was the VP or director of HR. Human.
Yeah, but
she was. I didn't hear that part. Okay.
But yeah. How many people have a whole baby on the side and still stay married?
Not me. Not me. That's how.
But you know what,
man? But I'm just saying. Sometimes people do things for social media, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's happening at home. And even if she get half or whatever, the best thing to do is wait to see if God is in your favor and see if you're the last man standing.
Give me my money and you go, and y'all go have fun.
Listen,
y'all
DJ, and you don't
Jumbotrons and Fumbo. Y'all can be on all the trons.
Okay? But if you're the last man standing, you don't have to worry about half. You get it all.
Well, you know, he looks pretty young. I'm not sticking around for another 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, my mind gets to wonder, you know, what can I do to accelerate it? And then I'm going to prison. No, give me half of my money now and let me go on about my business. And you go and be on every time you want to be.
She may stick with him, but I'm pretty sure the lady in there, her husband may not stick with hers because it's always.
I mean, how embarrassing. Imagine that man having to go to his job.
Right.
But
at the end of the day, though, how many women did she have to even go through to even land him, though?
Well, she's the director of HR. I'm sure there was like a lot of close working meetings that they would.
That too.
I got to talk to you about something.
You know, we need to talk behind closed doors. But such a situation, I wouldn't. No, don't. You know, paycheck and love life should never mix. They should, because that, you know, that's a deadly combination. F1 in the comment.
That was hilarious.
That was always my motto. Never get your honey where you make your money.
Absolutely. Because no.
I have a less classy expression. Never
No, we're on the radio. I know exactly where you're going with this.
All right, well, as long as you know what I was going to say,
I
there
know
you go.
exactly what you're going to say. We're going to reserve that for offline. Thank you very much. But yeah, that one was a trip. I saw that, and it's all over social media today. And I'm quite sure while we're sitting here talking, somebody's packing. Somebody is going to go and let me just pack a bag, and I just need some time to think. And
I'll be what? Why were they showing people on the Jumbotron? Like, I've gone to several concerts over my lifetime. They've never, that I can recall, put people on the
Not at a concert, no.
Not at a concert, a sporting event, yes, but a concert?
Maybe somebody was paid. Maybe somebody paid.
I don't know. Is that how Coldplay gets down? I've never seen them in concert, but
maybe it was one of their spouses.
I believe so. I believe somebody got paid to do that spot.
Look, I bet somebody that worked at their company that doesn't like them.
Somebody that worked at the company, because look, when somebody posted it and somebody tagged the wife on social media, and and then people started commenting, why would you tag the wife? And somebody said, well, she needs to know.
Well, maybe the last girlfriend, perhaps.
Either the last girlfriend or somebody that got wrote up or got fired,
or somebody that's trying to move in on the territory, because that happens also.
It does. I mean, the man is married, y'all, and I know he's a billionaire, but act like I got some sense. Have a little decorum, at least. Don't be. Let me hush. Do what y'all do. If that ain't my business. I'm not giving any tips on how to cheat on your spouse.
Well, what year is her hairstyle from?
I'm going to 1981,
81 or 2.
Like some people never made it out of the 80s. Okay.
I remember I remember seeing that hairstyle when I was in high school. So
I saw that hairstyle and I was like, well, what does the wife look like? What is going on
and
here?
The wife she's not a bad looking woman. I've seen a picture of her. She looks okay. Yeah. But I mean, when you're a billionaire, I guess you say, hey, I can do what I want to do. I guess. I don't know. Those are not the problems that I've ever experienced in life.
Look, he's a billionaire. He could have hired Coldplay to do a private show for them.
Yes, he could have.
Maybe, just maybe, he wanted to make sure that his wife knew. Maybe he wants a divorce. I don't know. But
but that wouldn't be good for him, because he would have to definitely pay her if the evidence is out there, because it's not going to be
unless they have a prenup. But even with the prenup, if you're caught cheating,
Yeah, so that the prenup goes out the door depending on, why you get a divorce and who files. So ask Miss Portia about that.
Well, it depends where you file too. Like some states are a no-fault divorce, so it doesn't matter.
Texas is no fault. And where was this? Did anybody catch what city, or are we just so invested in what happened?
I didn't catch that part.
I didn't get that into the weeds.
I have so many questions. I need whoever is following this, do a deep dive, and we have questions. I need you to where, what, when, and why, and how, and then
I'll have to look into that where that was.
Because I would like to know what the conversation that the husband and the wife, the HR wife, had.
Well, you already got the what.
Well, we sure do, and the where. How long would be my question. But if I were the husband, I would be like, hey, how much did you get out the deal? Because if you're going to throw the marriage away, you did purse first, at least get something out the deal, not just,
Well, I know what the alibi going to be. I was drunk.
The way that they were hugged up, that wasn't just.
But when some people drink, they get out of hand. And honey, you know how I act when I drink.
Baby, there's no amount of drinking my husband could ever tell me. To be hugged up, I mean, she's in front of him and they're hugged up. No. But maybe they have an open marriage. Maybe, but the wife changing her name on social media doesn't mean, back to her maiden name, doesn't really point towards an open marriage to me. No.
They were in Boston.
In Boston.
The wife not happy about it. I can tell you that much.
I wouldn't be happy either, because what? And then somebody tagged me on social media. That is the worst part. social media can be a gift and a curse.
Double-edged
Yes.
sword.
Oh, it can. Imagine, you just living your life. You're, going jet setting around the world with your billionaire husband, and then somebody sends you, and you look down at your phone, and you see your husband hugged up with another woman, and now you gotta unalive him. Oh, that's just me.
That's you, DJ Kitty.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm going too far, but come back.
You have to
But
you have to unalive him, but you can have a
open marriage.
When he walks in that door and just.
But even with an open marriage,
with
an open marriage, most of the time there's an agreement to not embarrass each other.
That's true.
And not be in pub, don't get too open, because not that I've had one before. I just, so don't think I got too much information. I would just want y'all to know that.
I do have agreements.
I just do research and I just be looking, but and researching. But I feel like even if it was an open marriage, just common sense would say, well, I just know somebody that was in my family that had one, and she told me that it always have to be a level of respect, and it always have to be consent. It's a they actually consent and they actually respect each other and just don't put it in each other's faces.
I heard that also with somewhere I heard that.
That just sounds exhausting. I feel like being in a relationship with one person is already enough.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
Exhausting. I couldn't be. I'm sorry. I can't be bothered with enough. No. One is enough for me. I'm good. I'm good. No.
It could bring spice to the relationship.
It could bring spice if everybody's into that.
Yeah. It's whatever you into, but I would think that would be weird. But
yeah.
I personally wouldn't prefer it. I think I'm too jealous-hearted to be in that type of relationship.
Me too. I am too. I
wouldn't be able to do it either.
I don't like fear.
No, I'm crazy. I can't be in that.
Let's just break it down. We're trying to be polite. This is like, no, I'm crazy.
No, I'm crazy. I'm not. No.
Yeah, no. But you are speaking from experience. Now, Priscilla, don't call us out like that.
Right, because we're not experienced in this, but there's a such thing called research and basically, like I said, I seen I saw this as a child, and it was one of my family members, and I was just in awe, and I was like, wow, when I grow up, that's the kind of marriage I wanted, but as a child, you don't know better.
You don't know any better.
Yeah. But I just know homegirl had a great life. I know that much.
I used to say when I was in my 20s and 30s and 40s and sometimes in my 50s that I think that people should get married, but in some instances they should live in separate houses.
I agree.
With see each other every day. Not every day. Now my husband would tend to disagree, but
and I'm with your husband.
To each his own. I'm good with it, but if I had to do it over again, I think that I would want separate homes,
or at least have two wings. You got your wing. I got my
wing.
So you're like Simone on Married to Medicine, because that's exactly what's going on with her marriage.
Is it really?
Yeah, remember Simone lived in one house. And Cecil lived in the new house that they purchased.
They did go through that, but they're back together now. So
they try to say it was the kids, but I felt like it was a amicable breakup.
I think so as well.
And y'all just say you doing it for the kids' sake, but kids were in college when you guys did this, so okay.
Don't use the kids. There we go again. Using children. Don't use the children. No, but I have my own diva den, and my husband has his own man cave, so that'll work. Go to your I'll go to my respective cave. You go to your cave, and we'll meet in the middle one day.
I've been trying to get a she shed for a while.
Nothing
they have some nice ones too.
They do have some really.
I know. I keep seeing them. I'm like, this could be my reading room. I can come in here.
You gotta wait until your kids get a little bit older, because they're still gonna knock at the door and say, "Mom."
I'll put that doorstop on there.
I want to thank you, ladies, for showing up. time flew by already. It's time to wrap the show. But thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Guys, absolutely.
Thank you for having us on.
Hope to see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Any last words to our listeners?
Have a great weekend.
Hope everybody has a fun, safe, fun-filled weekend.
Yes.
Me too. I said what I said. Any last words?
Yeah, just, guys, just try to be stress-free as possible and just try to enjoy your life as much as possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
And have a great
don't go
weekend.
to any concerts if you're cheating.
Yeah, stay out of the public. Keep it secret. We don't know.
No
DJ
concerts,
Kitty
please.
and Miss Morningstar. We are here from
Bye,
Our
y'all.
Plugs, the Community Connection.
Always a pleasure.
And we will be your
Thank
new
you.
morning
Bye.
host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.